going to show you some stretches that you can do if you have tight hamstrings, glutes, or lower back. The most important thing to remember when you are stretching is to hold each stretch for at least 60 to 90 seconds so you can get the full benefit of the stretch and give your muscles enough time to relax and lengthen into the stretch. So the first one is a seated forward fold. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Sit up tall. Take a big breath in, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, fold forward. Let your arms relax wherever they land. It's okay if they don't touch your feet. They have to rest on your shins or even up on your quads. You want to keep your back flat as you hinge forward. You should just feel this stretch in your calves and in your hamstrings. If you feel any pain behind your knees, you've gone a little bit too far. If you have a towel or a yoga strap at home, you can also loop that around your feet and use that to pull in a little bit deeper. So that's the first stretch that you can do. The second stretch is a seated or a supine figure 4. So for this one, you'll plant one foot on the ground and cross the other foot on top of your knee. As you cross your foot on top of your knee, you'll start to feel the stretch through the outside edge of your hip. The further away from your body your foot is, the less sensation you'll feel. The closer it is, the more sensation you'll feel. Similar with this one, you want to keep sitting up tall and avoid rounding in through your back. You can take this from a seated position, or you can lie all the way down and pull your legs in a little bit closer to your chest as well. You'll complete that stretch on each side. The third one is a little bit more of a dynamic movement. We're going to be coming in and out of a low lunge and a hamstring stretch. So from a kneeling position, you'll take one foot forward and then start to relax your hips forward until you feel a stretch through the front of your hip and thigh. You'll stay here for a couple of breaths, and then as you breathe out, shift your hips back and straighten your front leg while you keep a little bend in your knee. You can hang out here for a few breaths and then start to move back and forth, inhaling to come forward, exhaling to shift back. Of course, you can take it at your own pace here, but you don't really want to move in and out of these stretches too quickly. It's nice and slow. You'll complete that stretch on each side for, again, about 60 to 90 seconds. The last one here is a little bit more advanced. Might not be accessible to you yet, but I'll give you a couple of options to work up to it. So the full version of it is called fire log. You'll bring one shin out in front of you, parallel to your body, and then take your other leg, place your foot on top of your knee, so your legs are stacked on top of each other, parallel to your body. You'll feel this stretch through the outside of your hip. You can stay here. If this is enough, I already really feel it. You can also start to walk your fingertips forward. Again, keep your back straight. We're avoiding rounding in. If this is too much of a sensation for you, you can just kind of stagger your legs, one foot in front of the other, and then start to crawl your fingertips forward that way so you can feel a little bit more of a gentle stretch through the outside of your hip. You can easily do these stretches while you're watching TV in the evenings, maybe reading a book. It's really easy, doesn't take a lot of your time, and it's going to help immensely with tight hamstrings, glutes, and a lower back.